It's like you're like giving someone a birthday present on someone else's birthday. I don't know. I don't totally get it.
Okay.
So it was a pagan holiday.
So it was a pagan holiday, and people like drank and partied and just had like a really great time. And then when the Christians came and started just like delving in on everyone's fun, they were like, "Oh, well, you can't stop you all from partying because then you're gonna hate us. You're not gonna like us. So you can keep partying, but we're just gonna call it this now. We're gonna call it Christmas, and we're gonna party for this reason, you know." And
it was an excuse to party.
It was an excuse.
It's an
Like-
excuse to party.
Yeah, like they just didn't want anyone to stop doing what they, like the Christians wanted people to like Christianity, so if Christianity came in and was like, hey, you have to stop partying.
Oh, it was a way to make people like the religion more.
Yeah, so like, they're like, oh, well, we don't really care what you call it as long as we can keep partying. So I mean,
why did they choose on a birthday celebration of all things to celebrate?
they just wanted it to focus
Why
on
Jesus'
Christ.
birthday?
'Cause
Oh,
it's not
it's
his
just a way to
birthday.
celebrate Christ.
It's just the day to celebrate Christ, and then somebody somewhere was just like,
What
oh,
if we made it a
It's
birthday party?
It says we're gonna celebrate his birthday on this day. I mean, it's not his birthday, but like we'll celebrate it today because everyone's partying anyway. So let's just do it today.
Oh.
And then it got.
Do you think in some ways that makes Jesus like the neglected, like, you know, like sibling with the birthday near the other sibling, where they're like, well, you're close enough, like we'll just celebrate your birthday with, like we're already having a party.
Might as well just add into our birthday.
Yeah, if anything, maybe
I
it's
feel like
less respectful of Jesus.
I feel like Jesus came down and like was on Christmas and they're like, happy birthday. You'd be like, it's not my birthday.
Right?
Like it's not. Why are you
He's
guys all partying?
Because he was a real human, don't you think he
I
would
know he was a real.
he
person.
would want his birthday to be celebrated on the day of his
Dude, I'm
birth?
so irritated with the Bible because of that. Just because like they completely ignored his ages between when he left and went to fucking Egypt and Thailand and fucking everywhere or India. Like they have a gravestone for him and Mother Mary in India, and people don't want to talk about it ever. The Christians are like, nope.
It's so weird.
It's so weird. It's the weirdest. It infuriates me so much that I don't even like thinking about it anymore. I used to think about it all the time. Now I'm just like, well, I know these things, and you live, man. You do it, but
Weird.
it's so weird. He leaves when he's like 20. You know the apostles too. The wise men were all 20. Like they were all like 20.
Such old wise men in their
Such
20s.
old wise men. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
We're-
Like Jesus is a
Oh,
white
I don't know
man.
where to look on the. Ow, kitty! I was like looking on the wrong place on the computer, or not remembering, and I got a little kitty mindfulness tap. Yeah.
Be aware.
Be aware. That's wild. All right. Some more thoughts on Christmas, perhaps slightly less filtered. The first thing I've been thinking about since making that other video with some off-the-cuff thoughts on Christmas is that it's pretty common knowledge, and if you didn't know, that's okay, now you know, that December 25th was not the day Jesus was actually born. And as I was just getting educated here, apparently that was a day there was already partying, and then it became kind of a convenient, like, let's celebrate Jesus' birthday on that day because we're already celebrating. I'm still unsure why we say it's a birthday. It just, isn't that weird? Like, if he was a real person, he would want his birthday to be celebrated on the day he was born. Right? And then I think that's like related theory. I think is part of why Hanukkah became like the bigger deal that it is in the Jewish tradition, was like, well, we need a holiday around this time too. So I don't know, something about that time of year that humans are like, we need to party. We need to be doing stuff. But if we are going to be celebrating Jesus, which is one of the intentions here, the other things that I'm challenged to understand within Christmas celebrations and like the whole holiday season is the lack of sustainability in a lot of things. Like, not just how we treat our bodies with what I had said before of like, oh, I'll treat myself or I'll treat this other person, but also things like traveling, the whole concept of cutting down a tree and then putting it in water inside for a short period of time, definitely got to make some vegan plug about people eating a lot of meat. And don't get me wrong, like, veganism is not going to save the planet. There is no save the planet. The planet's going to be here long after all of us. People need to focus on local foods if they want to help the environment, and eating mostly plants. And factory farming meat is definitely an issue, and so that is a big issue around Christmas because most people are not eating sustainably sourced as much as sustainably you can be eating an animal. Separate conversation. Do what your body fucking wants, people. But be good and know that the choices you're making for your body are impacting the environment for literally the whole planet. So, but again, it's not as simple as just food. People are flying places, people are doing other things that sustainability makes it big. It just is a big thing, is a big deal. That's not the sentence I want to say. People are doing other things that really impact the environment that are not sustainable long term. And that seems, to me, like a strange way to celebrate. And also just gifts in general, like all the plastic packaging, again, the sustainability, but gifts in general, like, I think for me, it's my last love language is gifts. I mean, like acts of service gifts, like making dinner or something for someone, or like there's definitely some gifts that I like, but for the most part, I'm not personally into it. And so the whole like giving an item as a way to celebrate, it's like you're like giving someone a birthday present on someone else's birthday. I don't totally get it. And it doesn't seem like the whole thing just doesn't feel in line with the teachings of this person whose birthday that we're celebrating on not their birthday. I'm like, happy birthday, Jesus. We're gonna give people things and use a lot of fuel and eat a lot of meat to remember that you were a human that existed and was born on a day of the year that we'll acknowledge was not this day, but we'll still celebrate it on this day every year. I guess that's really all this talking comes down to, that one sentence of what Christmas is. Which makes it sound like I'm really anti-Christmas, and I'm not. I don't care. I want you to do, like, I'm not, I have nothing against Christmas. I have a lot of questions. Nothing but questions about Christmas. Nothing but questions.